welcome to the Sebring 4 hours here for the Wishful Endurance Series here. It's round 2. We got, you already.
So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. It's me and Danny again. The Wishful series is about to kick off race 2 at wonderful Sebring International Raceway, which is an amazing multi-class race, which brings us to the first point actually. Spa, last time around, it's quite an easy multi-class track. There's room to make passes safely between classes. On Sebring, that's a little bit of a different persuasion, because it's bumpy, tight corners, a lot of speed differences here. So it's gonna be fun, especially the last corner, which with its double apex onto the straight seems a little bit tricky. So that's something to keep an eye out for tonight, Danny.
Yes, it is. I've ran the Sebring 12 hours iRacing event many times before. I always ran LMP2, and I always found it quite easy to get past the GT3s. So I wonder how GT4s it will end up in the mix for these LMP2 cars.
Also, there is a slight chance of some showers tonight, which should be fun.
Absolutely, I love a little chance of rain here in these races. I'd easily, if I wasn't in the booth, I'd run these easily.
Yeah, also it's a 4-hour race tonight.
A lot shorter than last month.
Yeah, I think it's right on the brink of being doable on your own. And while I say that, there are some solo runners tonight. Jules Philippaerts is driving solo for Team DDK and LMP2, and Greg de Weert is also driving solo in LMP2 for the GT3 team. And I'm sure there will be some other solo drivers as well.
Driving solo, I did that last season.
Everybody
and I really like driving solo because no one really has. You're the only one to rely on, so your pace never drops off.
Yeah, Alex.
There was a little bit of a message from our race control. 4 minutes of free practice left. Each and every one of these drivers are obligated, they're required to do at least 25 valid practice laps during the free practices in the week before the race. So all of these drivers have at minimum 25 laps of free practice. If the drivers do not finish those 25 laps, then they are not allowed to drive. But everyone has passed that rule tonight.
Last season that wasn't a rule, so I could get away with no practice and still race. Now they've put a rule in place, so you need to have at least a little bit of practice.
So do you think this is the Danny rule? Could it be?
No, the Danny rule in my opinion would be the iRacing rule.
No, I think it would be the do not burn out rule. All memories from the last Wishful series ran in.
You can still watch those races.
Absolutely.
And you can see my mistakes. And I've gotten way better with my racecraft, so it's only a matter of time till I get back into the league, into a league.
So, donation-wise, 2,730 euros. I think we left last race with about 2,300 euros, if I'm not mistaken. So there,
I think we left with 23.6.
Yeah, there have been some big donations. Groep Jam, that's a Belgium name, donated 300 euros to sponsor Vlaanders Racing Team. So thank you very much for that. I see a lot of Dirk Bouts in the donation, bringing his total up to 200 euros. And we have a birthday in the driver's field. And it's Jelle Verstraeten. Today is his birthday, 15th of February.
Happy birthday to him.
Driving with his teammates and also one of the race directors, Stefan.
Let's hope he doesn't hunt a GT4.
So we're only have about a minute of practice left, free practice, and you've already done the commentator. Cool.
Hey, if you remember Le Mans last year,
That was a good race as well.
it was.
A little bit foggy, but
It
good.
got killed.
So the LMP2 field seems to have gotten a little bit tighter. It's Michel Haverhals, the 24 car, at the top now. Then Matthias Kreutzer from Gorio Autosport in the 111 LMP2. And then
Now, there is a team that was racing at Spa that isn't racing racing today. It is Pulse Motorsports. Mika couldn't get enough laps because he had a wheel issue.
yeah, indeed,
His wheel broke and he doesn't want to drive the Nova wheel.
Pulse Motorsports is one indeed, yeah. But I think there was another one which couldn't make it tonight. That is the JD Sim Sports crew. And I also see I have the 351 not showing up in my overlay, so if you could just commentate for a bit, Danny, I'd like to fix that while we head
Alright,
into
everybody,
qualifying.
practice is almost over. When qualifying starts, the GT4s can go on track immediately.
Nice little race control message. And we start qualifying. And I believe it is GT4 that starts.
Yeah, we're starting at the bottom of the leaderboard. This is, of course, different to what we've done in 2024, where the fastest class would start qualifying. But now, here we have all the GT4 cars, which are a few more, actually, compared to last race, because we have now 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 teams running the GT4.
And I believe there's an accident in this field.
Yeah, and there is a 7th team, which are in pit lane. I don't really know if they got a qualifying ban. It's the 27th car from Bearings. But we'll
They
have
could
to...
be waiting for everyone to go out, then go out later.
Could be.
That was a strategy I would have used if I knew it
So-
last season.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. 15 minutes of qualifying each class.
Not a lot of time if you think about it. 2-minute laps for GT4s and GT3s. So 15 minutes, if you look at it, isn't really a lot of time.
I don't really know why that name, it was Gus, I think, didn't show up. Investigating that. So, as every race, there is live timing available at livetiming.ornl.nl for the full remainder of the race. We have made some hardware changes on our front to ensure a nice and clean stream tonight. Only thing that I'm a little bit worried about personally is the start of the race. I've cranked the settings up quite a bit. Should all be fine, but just gonna have to wait and see about that.
SJS teammates going in line, probably gonna slipstream off each other.
Do you have the profile ID here?
And now, if you
Oh, that's not
remember
right.
from Spa, the SJS Mercedes won.
So, oh, I see where the error was. On the sign-up sheet, they entered the wrong iRacing ID. And that iRacing ID fetches the name. So that's something I can fix quite quickly. You were saying, sorry, Danny?
If you remember from Spa last month, the SJS Mercedes won. So let's see if SJS can go 2 for 2. And SJS didn't start from pole either. It was DDK that started from pole, and SJS won from the midfield.
Yeah, but in GT4 there was some, final moment heartbreak because there was one team that should have won the race actually, but they fell off at the final minutes of the race. I think it was in the last half hour that they got damaged and went into pit lane, and then also lost the connection as well.
But they might have rage quit too, knowing how long the damage was going to be.
I don't like that word, Danny.
I don't either.
It's not
It doesn't sound nice at all.
Okay, so we now have all the GT4 runners, so 7 in total. Here is the DDK Racing Team car, TB, driven by Brecht Berings. We have Goedhals, Flanders Racing Team. Currently at the wheel, Simon van Dijk for the R.O.I team, which I am no supporter of. No, I'm not. This is a nice livery, SGS Racing. Justin Noel and his buddy behind him in the 23 car, Oliver Noden-Meyer. Then is Kim Beheet, GT Tracks, I think. Yeah, GT Tracks Team C.
SJS actually only revealed their liveries that they're running today, not even an hour ago.
Okay, so Van Dijk currently fastest in this class. Justin Noel and then Brecht Goedhals complete the podium for now.
Oh, that's the dirt.
That's an off track in his second lap. So that's not going to count towards his qualifying.
I think he's pushing too hard.
Let's see how Brecht is going to do the final lap and head over into a lap for him.
Breaking in a straight line and turns in.
Yeah. Here's that double apex I was talking about.
That yellow line.
Oh, that's really close.
As much track as he can. Wow.
Brecht Berings putting it on pole, provisional pole for GT4 class. 2/10 quicker than Simon van Dijk.
Well, when you get that close to the wall, it comes with some perks.
Let's see, Justin Noel is setting green sectors. His Mercedes.
So he's not going on pole for this lap, possibly.
It's a personal best in sector 1. It's a personal best in sector 3.
So he
5,
could go
6,
second.
7.
He could land in second.
Let's see. I think he can catch Simon indeed. Yeah. White one. Ooh.
Uses a lot of that curb.
Car 21, back to the pits, please.
Ooh. We have a.
Someone's in trouble.
We have a GT3 on track.
Oh, it's so close. So close.
This is such a great corner if you nail it.
Didn't quite get it close to the wall.
Please, back to the pits. It's only GT4 qualifying. Back to the pits immediately, please, or you will be penalized.
Now, we never actually know. We don't actually know how they would be penalized.
I think we're about to find out. Because he is on track.
Car 32, final warning. Please back to the pits, or a penalty will be followed.
Is he on a fast lap right now?
No, just came out of pit lane.
They look so slow compared to the GT3s.
Yeah. Also, there will be a live race control this race.
And I believe that's... Oh... It doesn't look that close, but it would feel so close.
Currently, the 210.015 from Brechtbiering is still quickest. Here is the 777 car, Lengte van de Brande.
So is the GT3 car in the pits?
He is
Car
still at track.
32, you have to return to the pits immediately. You are banned from qualifying from this point on. Banned from qualifying.
It's
Banned.
qualifying ban, yeah.
I mean, for me, that wouldn't really do much, but... But if he's quite quick, that could do some damage if he's
Is
back in the pack.
someone getting a little cheap go here?
I think it's from your team.
3 cars. That's gonna be a nice though as well.
Oh yes, it is.
But you have some
Whoa!
warming his tires.
Whoa! No, he just went out so aggressive. It thought he was gonna spin.
Let's look at this thing well.
Oh, that is close. I think he heard me saying that wasn't that close.
It's quite interesting that the SGS crew are driving 2 different cars.
You would think it would be 2 of the same. Oh,
Nobody.
Aston's off. And back to the pits.
I got a first good first mini sector as well. So far, Brechtbiering is only quickest in sector 1. Lengte van de Brande leads a lap.
I believe that was Justin's best Sunset Bend exit.
The 69 BMW in the height. The 86 car is first to cross the line again. Well, we have a
And
little over 4 minutes left still in qualifying.
I know Sebring is one of the 3 American races this season.
Yeah. It's quite an American season, given a 6 race championship, 3 American races.
If only last season was like that.
Yeah, we can only hope.
I asked Suelio Almeida what his favorite what he thought the best American track and European track was. Would you like to know his answer?
Absolutely.
All of them.
Should have seen it coming, right? Goethals now into 3rd position. Still in 3rd position, I should say. It's the 777 car coming around on to Sunset Bend.
And if you tuned in last time, you remember about 4 hours into the race, I said some fun facts. Don't worry, there's gonna be a bunch of fun facts sprinkled around through this race. Cause I did my research.
Okay, so the qualifying ban for the 32 Vortex GT3 car just got confirmed by Alex.
Which is quite a shame.
Brechtbierings, meanwhile, went into the 2.508, setting him aside from the rest at 0.7 of a second. That is quick.
7/10. That's a lot around here.
Once again, it's gonna be the 86 car. First to cross the line. And I think that might be... I think there's gonna be one flyer after that if they want. Goodhals is gonna be the first to cross the line.
No, here at
GT4's
Sebring,
2 minutes remaining. GT3s, you can start lining up at the green cones at the end of pit lane.
Okay. So
now at Sebring, I actually have some laps under my belt around here. So I can compare my fastest LMP2 lap when that comes around.
yeah, I heard you mentioning something like that. Yeah. I think they're gonna be quick. All right.
I saw in
Out of
practice they were
Sunset Bend.
getting. Saw in practice they were getting 48s, which I'm actually kind of close to.
Into the pit lane for Goodhals.
So I think this would have been the one race I would be competitive in. Justin got loose. I think he's gonna go for one more lap.
David Daniels wishing all the drivers good luck in the YouTube chat. Nice to have you here, Danny. Davey, sorry.
I mean, it's nice to have me here too.
It is. It really is. And you sound a lot better as well.
Oh yeah, I sound way better. For those unaware, I've had a cough for about a month and a half now. And it's getting better now. Basically what happened was it triggered my asthma that I have. And it's, you know, it's cold over here. Like daily it's in the negatives for Celsius.
GT4's qualifying is ending. Finish your lap. GT3s, you can go out on track except the number 32. Be careful on the pit exit, please. Thank you.
That's a long line. I love this angle right here.
Oh,
Those-
little bit of a traffic jam for the GT3 class.
I love static angles on racetrack. Especially when they're like right next to a wall. Or on the wall.
So with that, we can declare Brecht Pierings in the 27 car pole sitter for the GT4 class. Let's get GT3 qualifying underway.
Justin Noel just missed out in the top 3.
Only by a 10th. Actually, Lander just coming into pit lane. And with that, the GT4 qualifying is definitely
Now
over. Here are the Viraco Esports boys. One in the McLaren, one in the Acura. And I think there is also a Mustang, yeah.
So the Acura and the Mustang, they're right at home at this track. Acura,
Yeah, I can
Ford.
remember on the last Sebring 1000, I think it was. Sebring 12, sorry.
Sebring 12 is IMSA, 1000 was WEC.
Yeah, one of those races there was a Ford Mustang with its its rear side opening. Its trunk. I think I've seen that somewhere.
After this Wishful season ends, it looks like I'm going to walk into Glen.
Ooh.
So, well, if I can afford it, I will.
It should be fun.
buddy of mine went to the Daytona 24. I made him give me pictures.
Okay, so first flying laps. First one to cross the line will be the 60 A&R Endurance Esports BMW.
And I am actually right at home at this track. Because this is just in Florida, which is like direct, which is just a 3-hour plane ride from me. Which for America is nothing.
Yeah, for my country, it's like getting from one point of the country to the exact opposite point of the country. You can do that in 3 hours by car.
What can you do by plane? Take a nice trip to Germany. I actually have water with me this time, so I really should stay roughly the same.
GT3 qualifying has started. 2-minute time for Breton, which
A 59.
Dion Kiermaier, Richard Steven. It's all kicking off now. Into the final corner, Rutger Herbos. In the Acura. Marcus Verstappen to the top 3. What's he gonna do? Across the line he goes. And it's P7, Brandon Tabone. SimCity Racing puts it only very briefly on first position because there was Jeremy the Mover.
Everyone's straight lining right out of the hairpin.
Track cars. Import specialists. Number 3 car. Currently in 15th position. Here we have the R.O.I Sports crew.
Utilizing all that downforce, holding the inside. Where is he gonna brake for the cone?
It's
the 3,
the
I think.
Official partner of this Wishful Series 2025 R.O.I Esports. R.O.I Management.
I do like the helmet cam aspect of this.
Yeah, it's switching the view ever so slightly to the apex of the corners.
Which I personally don't have on because I can look
Yeah, I don't have it on in my
rig. Yeah,
rig as well.
yeah, because you can actually like see right next to you.
Yeah, but for streaming purposes, it's very nice.
It is. I've been playing a lot of Assetto Corsa recently. I've just been playing around with cars I don't own in iRacing.
Yeah, I was quite surprised by the ability to have flat spots on Assetto Corsa Evo.
I haven't played much of it, not even 2 hours of it. Because, well, my computer doesn't like me for it.
Meanwhile, Brendan Tabone in the 71 SimCity Racing car puts it back on first position. 3.5 tenths up is Jeremy Booth, followed by Andrew Farley. Well, this racing team also active here in the GT3 class. In the GT4 class as well. No active messages from race control yet, so it seems like GT4 qualifying went on without a hitch, except the 32 car, GT3 car going on track now.
How about our first fun fact of the day?
Yeah, let's go.
This track layout has only has been in use since 1999. This exact layout. But the very first layout was in 1952.
Yeah, it's an old airstrip, right?
It is, yes. Like all great tracks.
Silverstone comes to mind.
Yes, it does. Daytona's near an airstrip.
Yeah.
When you come in for a
I'm not
landing
gonna
at
do for
Daytona-
like I'm not gonna do interviews for like 30 minutes after the race because I really want to watch the Xfinity race.
Me too. Did you see the truck race last night?
I did.
I got bored. Because like for the first like 30 minutes it was just side by side or caution. I like side by side, just not caution.
I like the first duel earlier this week. That was a nice race.
Eric Jones deserved that win in the second duel.
Mm-hmm.
I rewatched it this morning. I'm like, come on Jones, come on Jones.
I'm so
What
hyped
do you
for
mean
the
Cedric
Daytona
won?
for the Daytona 500 tomorrow.
I will be watching that as well.
Yep, me too. And then a little bit of a shameless plug, but well, it's our channel. Monday night, we are starting our NASCAR Cup Series Championship. It is also a team championship as well as a drivers championship, and we start with Daytona, of course, following the whole series. Only thing we do is we run half distance compared to the real life, which
So
all
100
starts.
laps at Daytona tomorrow.
Yeah, starts
Or on Monday.
starts Monday night. Dutch time, I think 8:45 p.m.
Eastern time in the US is about 2:30.
Yeah, we do have some international drivers this year as well. I don't think they're from the US for that matter, but I think there is a few drivers from the Great Britain.
So they speak English instead of Dutch.
Yeah, they have their own section in our Discord as well.
I still can't read your Discord. I remember I had to ask you what one of the channel names was. I'm like, what does this say?
Brandon and Tabo set a new overall best, a 1:59.0, giving him an even better position to start the race. Only about 3 minutes and a little bit of qualifying left for these GT3 clocks. And then 15 minutes of LMP2 qualifying before we start the 4 hours of Sebring.
So at my school, we have a 3D printer, and I like Sebring. So I 3D. In Blender, I made a 3D model of the Sebring layout, and I printed it. It's on my desk.
Oh, that's cool.
And that's really cool. I made it in like a bronze color.
So then out of PLE or?
I think I don't. I'll have to double check. I'm on my February break, so I'll come back to you.
Oh, that's cool.
I'll come back to you. I think it's PLA though.
So, Kira is one of our newer names in the series. Driving for
GT3's 2-minute warning LMP2s, you can start lining up at the green cones and the pit lane.
Race control there with a message for the LMP2s. You can line up at the end of the pit lane.
And I know when I was racing and I heard the 2-minute warning and time to line up, I'd always try to be the first one to get to the line. That way I could get some clean air and at least improve my bad lap.
Behind there is Brandon. Is he gonna make another improvement on his time?
I believe so.
Well, van Glebeke into 8th position for the R.O.I esports team.
Sebring curbs are you either
Off the throttle
use-
for Leon.
Sebring curbs, you either use all of them or you barely use any of them.
Yeah, I think it's very setup dependent, and they're into the pits for the sim racing crew.
When I did my Sebring 12 hours last year, I used a 1-year-old set.
GT3's qualifying is
From,
ending.
DRS.
Finish your laps. LMP2s, you can go out on track. Be careful on pit exit, please.
There we go with the LMP2s.
And remember, with this year, at the end of the races, you have to do a cooldown lap and pit in. But I wonder if teams will forget. And what actually happens if you forget to fill your car that much
I don't
to
know.
get that extra cooldown lap?
We have some love for Reaction Motorsports crew in the YouTube chat. Good evening, Jamie. Ooh, there's been an off track.
Oh, yes, there
59.
has. They've looped it.
What is Klopman gonna do? Is he gonna back off for the start of the lap? Does he
I don't
want
think
to?
so. He wants that slipstream. With this helmet cam, you can just see how bumpy Sebring is.
Oh, big crash!
Oh, huge crash! Looks like the front is gone. That's gonna be a tow back to pit lane.
That was Robo. Just know we need to. have
We
a
need
look
to
at
see that again.
We need to do.
I just see a hood flying, but I didn't react fast enough.
Oh, there it
He
was.
just loops it.
Oh, nasty crash. Thank God it's only qualifying.
Thank God it's not real.
Yeah, well, yeah, that as well.
That would hurt in reality. Here's a smoother part of Sebring into a bumpier part of Sebring. That was some grass.
Yeah. This corner is easy to make an off-track and run wide.
Because he almost did. I think he got... That wasn't the best exit off of that corner.
It's gonna be the first to cross the line, I think. Very wide here. Can't do that.
That's what I do when I do these laps. Is it faster than me? Slightly.
Slightly.
No, my fastest is a 49.7. So, I'm kind of on pace.
Here's
And I
a
mean,
little
I
bit-
did get that 49.7 mid-race at nighttime, but that doesn't matter. I'm still slightly on pace. On board with Daniel White.
So that onboard lap from on still the quickest. Now on board indeed with Daniel.
Oh,
Behind,
got loose in the dirt.
behind the Vliegen.
And the LMP2 cars, they have traction control, but they don't have 8 anti-lock brakes like the rest of these cars have.
Now there's gonna be a moment. Yeah, there it was.
Slow
Did you
down.
just run into the back of which everyone is in front of you, and then you're losing time instead of getting the slipstream.
Upstream advantage.
777 car, Gus van Aken. Meanwhile, Robroek doesn't have a time set for now.
Remember, I believe he was, the guy that crashed.
Yeah, he was indeed. Havrans on to first place, driving for the Sim Formula Europe team.
That crash has got to weigh on you a little bit. Oh, we got a new fastest, a 48.1.
Now, is this
From-
first flying lap gonna be good enough? 5th position. Kamaldar in 4th.
Michael though has a 1 minute 48.17, which is insanely quick. Didn't really use a lot of that curb. And there is a flat part of that curb that you can get onto. Oh, I heard some locking up.
Yeah, and
Oh, there they are.
back on his way again. Erik Johansson.
The LMP2 class not having a great day today.
Philippe Weber on to the straight.
Colin Kaufman only is actually improved on his time. He is only 0.024 seconds off the pole position lap.
Your microphone just got louder. Like way louder, that last sentence.
I mean, I did get a bit closer, so maybe
Oh
that
yeah,
was it.
okay. So stay in one position then.
Let me move my second monitor a bit closer to me then.
Six minutes of qualifying left in LMP2 class.
All right, there we go. That should be good for today.
Yeah, okay. Haverans still at the top, but Koen Klopman is closing in on him. Under a tenth is the difference between the 24 and the 2. Here are two wheel cars.
And if you have noticed, I've gotten a new microphone.
Yeah.
No more annoying clipping halfway through my sentences.
Yeah, let's hope our technical difficulties are a thing of the past.
Let's hope.
I heard a lot of tire squeal there as well.
You'll also hear that when you're on the limit too, so. But who knows which one it is. We're either on the limit or have you spun? Have you gone past the limit?
This also is such a great corner to just lean on the downforce of these cars.
That's why I love racing LMP2 here.
Oh, so there's some teamwork here between the Squadra Veloce and the Eagle Speed Academy team.
Possibly.
Too much of the curve there. Maxime Robroek on to third place.
Well, 3.5 minutes to go in qualifying. These LMP2 cars, they may not sound like it, but they do have V8 engines.
They definitely don't sound like it. Oh, 72 into pit lane.
And I know it's from a trusted source because it's the manufacturer of the engine. I got it straight from the Dallara website, so
Okay.
yeah, I think it's reliable.
It is a bit shit though that this is the only
Only LMP2
which is
on
not
iRacing
being
right
driven in the real world anymore, actually.
I think the last time it was seen in the real world was 2018. I'm hearing audio cutting in and out.
Yeah, I'm hearing it. Whoa!
Ooh! In the wall. Alright, there goes the engine cover. I don't think he's gonna have. He's not gonna have enough time for a lap.
I don't really know what's happening with the audio.
You've commentated your curse yourself.
Everything seems fine, but oh, straight on for Philippe.
What is your CPU at?
It's a little bit toasty, but it's fine actually. Everything seems fine.
And I know AMD, they don't really like to run hot that much, but they can.
Let's check. This does seems to be an OBS though, because if I listen to my iRacing directly, it's fine. Let's see.
Oh, it seems to be fixed.
But I didn't do anything.
I don't know then.
No, it's not fixed.
Oh, it was fixed when I said it.
Now it's turned off for just a moment.
Oh, 58. Looks like he got pole.
Yeah.
Louis on pole with a 48.090.
Okay. I think that did the trick.
But there is still a 2.5 minute time buffer. So there is still time for someone to steal that from Louis.
Louis Neal sweeping in to steal the show.
Remember, there's still 2 minutes to go for that time buffer.
We have first 83 getting checkered flag. Followed by the 72.
Who's that black flag for, though?
I don't know.
The 123 just got their best lap of a 1 minute 50.7.
The 123 Greg de Weert is Gregory de Weert.
Galowski got a meatball flag.
Oh well, just binned it then. Not too much to
I
worry
mean, the meatball
about.
flag has black on it, so I wasn't wrong. And it looks like Louis is gonna get pole position.
Yeah, but I don't think, because I don't think the 123 car is on full
Gonna get
push.
pole. I mean, it looks like to be the only one on track. Ouch. Green button.
He indeed is the only one on track at this time. Getting the checkered flag at last.
By going
Into the pit lane he goes.
You know, it'd be cool if we had an AM category and a pro category. but I feel like we need way more people for that.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's time to go through the starting grid.
And that is your qualifying grid set.
Pole position, Louis Neal, followed by Koen Klopman. Then it's Misha Haverans and Emre Kamaldar. The next row is filled by the Gilles Praat DDK Racing Team and Ricardo Michalewski Viraco Esports Team White. On to Daniel White and Arne Vaas. Torio versus Machtspeed Racing. There we go with Ivo van der Linden Stage 1 Racing and Loris de Vlieger driving for Eagle Speed Academy Esports. Philippe Verbert and Austin Diltz for WBM Racing.
That's a name I can pronounce.
Stefan and Kurt van Aken are the next two, P13 and 14. Then it's Patrick Rothard and Erik Johansson and A&R Endurance Esports line. Next starting row, Paul Lommelen and Tony van der Linden. Anthony Donald wishing us well in the stream. And good luck to you as well, Anthony. Next up, Greg de Weert and Brandon Tabone.
And that's the first GT3.
That's the first GT3 indeed. Andrew M. Fairley and Richard Stephen. Chris Versteinen, followed by Jeremy de Boever.
As the pace car moves off the grid.
Yeah, we have plenty of time for our intro. Angelo Lauwerser, followed by Marco Hayen.
Like last time.
Unlike last time, yeah. Chris van Gucht, followed by David van Glabeke. It's a full pace lap this time by. Leon Kiermeijer and Bart Schollaert, Track Cars Import Specialists. Then Thomas van der Bosche and Simon Brathen. Rutger Herbos and Dilahay Riul. A lot of flickering again.
I think it's an us issue.
Dries Rohaert, Steve Claes. Just bear with us. Steven Verhelst and Kevin Dekkers. Navarro de Boever and Kenny Hermans.
I believe Kenny got a Q ban.
Yeah, he did. That's the 32 car, indeed. And it's on to GT4 class. Brecht Bierings and Simon van Dijk. Brecht Goedhals and Justin Dewell. Well, I'll switch to the scenic camera for now. Lande van der Brande and Oliver Nodemeyer. And then I think there's only one GT4 left to display. And it's Kim Beheid, DG Tracks Team C.
In the BMW.
In the BMW. Right on.
And that's our qualifying grid here for the Wishful Series at Sebring International Raceway.
I think we'll just have to...
Oh, wow.
Yeah, my CPU is at 75%.
Yeah, it should be fine.
It should actually be fine, yeah. I don't know
This is
why
GT3
this is
racing
happening.
normally. It looks like we don't want to go on board with anyone.
I think
Yeah,
I'm
but
gonna
only
switch to the far cam. I have to run.
As we come through Sunset Bend in the LMP2 class, we are gonna get ready to go racing here at Sebring. As the green light goes on, we are racing here at Sebring.
Oh, big
Down
crash.
into turn one. I see body panels coming off. Is that going to be a safety car?
Yeah. I think it's...
Another spinner. It has to be a safety car. 2 spinners.
What the hell is happening?
Oh, ow.
Why is it doing this? Temps are all fine. Processors are all fine.
Is your computer updated?
GPU's all fine, yeah. I'm gonna close up the overlay for now. See if that does anything.
Wait, what if you have to restart your computer?
It does not do anything. It's my C. Okay, I'm gonna go to the wait screen for a few minutes while I restart my iRacing. I'm not gonna restart the stream, that's all fine. Okay, let's try again. Here we are, back again.
We are back. And we're on the helicopter view of some LMP2s.
Koen Klopman is in first place, 2.5 seconds in front of Robroek. And then next up,
I
Philip.
do not believe that there was a safety car.
No, I don't think we had. Otherwise, we would be under
Safety car conditions.
GT3, David van Beeken. Leader is Brandon Thabo. There we go. And then there's a little fight with Steven behind. And a lot of cars.
Low tree.
Both Virat cars behind. Train of GT3 cars. Meanwhile, Philippe Verbert is in battle. Behind
Trailing
Arne van.
behind.
Dijk.
Ooh.
It's already kicking off for Klopman.
Already getting my blood pressure too high.
Down the inside he goes. So only one GT4 in traffic to go. Oh, Verbert!
Oh,
Crash!
What has happened?
I think they came together.
That's a very shallow line
I
from
think
the red car.
he tried the switchback. No, just ran into the back.
That was a shallow line from the 34, I believe.
And then contact and hard into the wall for the both of them.
That's gonna be. I think that's gonna be the end of their race.
Oh, there's a lot of bodywork flying.
Is their wheels still intact? If they are, they're fine.
That rear wheel's bouncing a little bit too much for me. Actually. Already 2 incidents are reported. But there has not been a decision yet by race control. They will reach a decision.
They are working on it.
Yeah. Once they're reaching a decision, we'll let you guys know. There are also people in pit. Oh, GT4 has had a mishap as well. Let's see what went on there. Oh, it's with his teammate.
What? Oh no! There's just no room in that section of the track. And they're side by side. You have nowhere to go.
3 wide is not working there. Then into the wall.
Bang.
Not too much of damage. It was a meatball flag though. Yeah, suspension.
Crab walking and no front bumper.
And then Verbert already in pit lane too. Arne Vaas in pit lane. Gemaldar also in pit lane. What did he have?
Such a chaotic start.
People flag 4X. Yeah, we missed that. When we were
Oh, we
rebooting.
have a situation. Yeah,
10-second stop and go penalty. I think you're
Yeah.
trying to say that.
yeah.
10-second stop and go penalty for not holding the brakes during the clash, which has been.
And that was from start.
That's for the start incident as well, and that is handed out to the 24 Sim Formula Europe team, which are currently with Haverans in pit lane and heavily damaged.
That 10 seconds is gonna go a long way.
Especially here, the first beginning of the race.
That could be their race running hopes gone.
Little group 4 LM2s here fighting with each other. It's Jeremy the... Nee, it's Loris de Vlieger, Kurt van Aken, Dries Patrick Ratte, and Dilts. Austin Dilts. Meanwhile also in GT4, a little fighting between teammates this time by.
Yes, it is. The two SJS cars.
So at one point there were 6 meatball flags in the session. Different cars. Oh, little friendly fighting here.
6 meatballs, that goes great with spaghetti.
That's a good one, Danny. You gotta give it to you. But this is gonna get tricky. A&R down the inside at 59. Is he gonna get the position? Yeah, I think he's gonna get it.
10-second stop and go for causing a collision to the number 66 Eagle Speed Academy.
Down the inside. Does the 59 go? And that's the position made. Over to the GT3 field. Van der Bosche in fight with Kurt Beyer. Going wide.
No, I didn't even plan that joke. I just came right out.
Max Speed racing car didn't go for the inside in turn 1. And Van der Bosche gets the position. A little bit further back in the field, Steve Claes fighting with the Viraco esports car from Rutger Herbos. Still tricky in LMP2. Is he gonna go for a move? He's gonna go for a move.
Oh, yeah, he is as tight through there. Oh, right up against the wall.
Making him go the long way around. 67 car, 76 car. Not gonna get it done for now. Kiermeijer, Max Speed Racing, fighting once more. Then behind is R.O.I as well.
There's still one unsolved report.
Yeah.
It's unsafe pit exit and crashed. And the reported team is the 50 A&R team.
Dries R.O.I having 3 GT3 colleagues in front of him.
That dirty air is real there, though.
Meanwhile, Van Gucht in the 85 Mustang. Right on the back of the 26 DDK Racing Acura.
You may think in GT3s, GT4s, that dirty air isn't really a big factor. But it really is when you're right up close to them. It's a lot less than it would be for prototypes, but it's still there.
How about our race leader Koen Klopman coming onto traffic once again? Still GT3 traffic.
I feel like I sound more professional now.
Yeah, you do. Oh, there's a lot of red on my screen. GT4.
Oh, SJS teammates still fighting it out. I know Oliver, he's a very, very quick guy, but also very competitive.
They're on the back of the grid though. Oh, side by side. 17 and the 99.
No matter where someone is, it's still a competitive race.
Absolutely.
Side by side through the corner. He's gonna
Oh, and
hold
then
that
Koen
inside
Klopman,
line,
race
and
leader.
And Koen Klopman, I believe, is behind them. It is, it's Cohen right behind
this
them.
is such an amazing battle.
No one given anything.
Klopman gets by.
GT3 right behind him, it's another Acura. Two American greats side by side. Corvette, Acura. Side by side, no one giving it an inch, and they go a little off track. Looks like the Corvette gets it done.
Oh, but the accent is better for the Acura. Get yourself ready for round 2.
What can we expect through Sunset Bend? LP2 going down the inside. Will he clear in time? Yes, he will. And there's another Acura behind them.
A bit of a tighter corner for the R.O.I Esports 17 car.
Well, there's going to be side by side through turn 1. Oh, what a battle.
The 29 car has joined the party as well. That's
And there's
Verels.
an LP2 behind them again.
I think the LP2 is gonna clear all of them on this little straight.
And there's 2 GT3s ahead of them.
Actually,
So that's going to be...
this does not help the 17
Yeah, but it does help the 29.
and the 99, for that matter. Let's give him the 99 some space to breathe. Oh, the Goryo triple 11 car.
I was not ready for this early on. Can someone tell them it's a 4-hour race, not a 1-hour race?
We're only 20 minutes in.
This isn't GT Sprint.
Seem to have calmed down just a little bit.
Here they come. The 2 Acuras are going to go for a battle.
Yeah, and this one, the 29 one, that's the Reaction Motorsports Acura. It's gotten some love in the chat.
So that's going to help their ego.
Side by side. Not quite side by side.
Battles everywhere along this track. This track just loves creating battles.
Few meters behind, there's a fight as well between the 2 LMP2s.
Cohen Klopman already 2 seconds up and ahead of Maxim.
Well, there was more. So Maxim is getting some ground back. I think a little bit.
But he is losing that right away. Oh, that's a quick gain. That's a really quick gain.
Klopman, yeah, he's held up there by the GT4. Traffic
The
gives us.
SAS GT4s.
And traffic take us away. Ooh, away.
You got a little scared there.
Oh,
He's a little upset.
He's flashing his lights. He doesn't like it. Just in the well.
No, he does not.
Yeah, but now Maxim is getting held up big as well. You see the timer go up again. Over 2 seconds. There we go.
Whoa. And McLaren goes side by side with the SJS GT4.
Yeah, made the move out. Really up and close.
This is a 4-hour race, not a 30-minute race, right?
Can we have 3.5
That's other racing.
Can we have 3.5 hours more of this, please? Oh, spin, Goyo!
Oh! My mouth's gonna be dry if it's like this for the rest of the race.
Daniel White.
No, a fellow Daniel.
Waiting. You can only wait
I know.
for a safe
You
regen.
want to go out, but if you do, you're gonna get punted. And
Yeah, that's gonna end badly. Either way. Oh!
Oh, that's in the wall.
So close.
No, that was in the wall. This circuit drives like a street circuit. Cause with all the walls,
down
you
the
have to
inside
get real
with-
close.
So much happening right now. It's absolutely
It's
insane.
not like this. The unsafe pit exit said no further action.
Okay.
That's been like that, but I have had no time to say it.
Koen Klopbal. Still behind one of his.
One of his fellow LMP2s.
Yeah. Maxime got the worst of the traffic, I think. 4.2 seconds behind now. And they cleared everyone in the field now. Because here's our GT3 leader
I need
behind
a
him.
minute to calm down.
Philippard still in traffic. He's driving solo. Then there's a small gap in LP2 to Ivo van der Linde.
You can only really respect solo drivers.
Absolutely.
I've done a bunch of solo races for this league last year, and it was a lot.
It seems that
It was fun, but it was a
76
lot.
car has a little bit of damage. On that right hand
though?
side corner. Oh!
Oh, that's a punt. Guys, you can calm down now.
3 wide. And he gets the position.
I can feel my heartbeat. This isn't good. I love the racing. It's just so much all at one
Absolutely.
time. Can we have these guys in Formula One? I want this kind of racing in Formula One.
Oh, it's a lot of traffic again with the DDK 26. And the 2 LP2s there.
It's
Let's
just a bunch
head
of guys.
on board with Lommelen, who has front row seats for all of this. Down the inside he goes.
We're all just a bunch of guys with too much money sunk into this, having fun.
Absolutely. And raising money for charity as well.
Absolutely. Hey, where's the charity thing?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Where's the QR code?
I don't know what you're talking about. On to the back of the Viraco. Gets it done. And in front is Dilts.
Oh, had a little wobble. They don't have a logo either, or WEM Racing.
No, they're one of the few teams that didn't submit a logo. Oh, it's the Gorio Autosport car trying to get some positions back. It's rush hour. Look at that,
right
just
now for me, it's stop and go. Whoa.
oh, that's such a nice move there. Just orchestrating traffic.
The audio is cutting in and out again.
Oh, I don't seem to hear it. Oh, it's GT4 class as well. I think Timo van Dijk just took the leading position there. Yes, he did. Now he is under pressure.
Still only 3 total reports for this entire race.
Oh, contact!
Oh,
Oh,
big contact.
he helped him get on his way again. That was heavy contact.
That was a friendly contact.
Well,
Well, friendly because he helped him get back.
let's have a look at that in a little bit of a different angle, but it was that friendly, I think.
Oh, yep, nope, that was not friendly at all. The
You can't turn in there with two cars already on the inside. That's not gonna work. It's a cool
I
shot.
don't see a report from it.
Yeah, well, it's only minutes, a few moments ago. But that does give Timo van Dijk over a second of a lead.
And in the briefing, they made sure to make it clear to wait a little bit before you put that report in.
Yeah. Or you'll...
Because in the moment, you're gonna be a bit mad. And I'm guilty of blaming people.
Oh, 3 wide down the
on
inside!
Oh my god. Look at that.
The Gorio Autosports car is absolutely unchained.
He did not like that.
He needs to get back positions from his spin earlier on.
But that move was just so perfect.
Yeah, aggressiveness tends to pay, but it also can go very wrong very quickly. Timo van Dijk and Brecht Pierix. Gap between P1 and 2 and LMP2 is 5 seconds. Also in GT3, GT4, it's only half a second. Let's head on board.
3.5 hours to go.
On board with Brecht Pierix. Putting the pressure on Timo van Dijk for the lead in France.
A friendly reminder, this is a 4-hour race. 30 minutes have passed since the green light. That's it, just 30 minutes. So if these guys are already this racy, you can't even imagine how racy they're going to be on the final lap.
Yeah. Me too.
I love it.
And the white is at it again. It's with the 72 car this time. Oh, he's gonna get advantage from traffic. No. Oh, this is very smart from the 72 car. Using the GT3 to buffer the 111 car.
Very smart.
I seem to think that there is a distinct pace advantage for the 111 car. Did qualify for
The
upper field.
the unfortunate part of our season is that our season doesn't go in the month of my birthday,
Which is?
September.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we have Ricardo in the waiting room,
We do.
and I will move
No,
on.
no, that's the broadcast. But yeah, that's broadcast waiting room. There's also someone in race control waiting room. Well, let's have a word with him. Ricardo.
Hey.
Hello.
I'm back.
So you had something to say to us.
Not specifically fixing what's what up with me, and he told me that if I want to go to a broadcast group, you guys in the interview, so here I am. Yeah, ask me anything.
So, well, it was quite something at the start there.
Yeah, we said to each other that we would be lucky if we after an hour we were more or somewhere in the engine because there are a lot of strong ones entering today.
Yeah.
And directly in turn one, we saw two of those teams already falling away because Sim Formula Europe, I don't know if it was netcode or if he misbraked or if it were cold tires or a combination of those three things. But yeah, the back got loose and DLR thought they could go around the outside, but they collided and both went into the wall. So that was, yeah, those were two freebies for us. Unfortunately for them, but lucky for us. And yeah, A&R was really pushing and passed us, and we were trying to catch up, and then they had an incident in Sunset, which gave us another position gained, and took them out of the race. So also unfortunately for them.
So,
And then-
looking at the times driven right now, I think the 111 car from Gorio Autosport is someone to reckon with as well.
Yeah, Goyo was also a car we had on the list of teams that could be in front of us after 1 hour. But they had an incident coming out of Le Mans and spun the car around on a very unfortunate point and had to wait a long time to let everybody pass. So that lost them a lot of time. So they're still in competition, but yeah, 30 seconds is a big gap.
Absolutely, yeah. Props to them for making that safe rejoin and indeed waiting for the entire field to go past.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but it's what you have to do in those situations. So yeah, kudos to them for waiting and not yeah, ending someone's race. So yeah.
Yeah,
But it's
absolutely.
good for you. Good for
What?
good
Sorry?
because you get a free. It's good for you because you get a free position.
No, they were already behind us, but we know their pace is strong, so they were like 10 seconds behind us when the incident happened. We know their pace is strong, so 10 seconds on a 4-hour race is not very much, so they could come back and pass us. But for now, our race is stable. We're in P2 at the moment. Maxime is doing a great job. Keeping the car together, trying to not touch the grass and keep the incidents low because yeah, at the halfway mark of this race, rain will fall, and that's when I will be taking over from Maxime and see if I can yeah, be Poseidon or Neptune, whatever that god of war is called, and keep the car afloat.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so I wish you the best of luck going into the race, and maybe we'll speak after if it all works out.
Yeah, let's hope to keep the tradition alive. I will do my best, and thank you guys for the broadcast, and yeah, keep it up, and yeah, keep doing a great job.
Thank you, Ricardo, and have a good one.
Have fun on the
Yeah,
lab.
bye bye.
Okay, Danny, back to the race once again. It's Kiermaier right behind the Flawless Racing Team car.
It's always nice to have a driver up here, and they give us the perspective we need.
Yeah, and it seems to give us an insight that halfway through the race, they are a team are expecting some rain. I've seen the forecast, yeah, and indeed,
I have not seen the forecast, so I'm in that you're blind.
yeah, in about halfway the race, there is a rain chance of 15%. I just checked that, so 15% is not that much.
But
But
it's
that's what I've checked
it's more than
prior.
zero.
Yeah, I've checked this prior to the race starting, and it could have changed while the race is going on, because yeah, well, it's just like real weather, things can change. Our overlay is not supporting weather forecasts and radars and stuff.
Not yet, but hopefully that'll be in the 2.0 update.
Absolutely, yeah. Van
And I know
Aken
you have,
is putting the pressure on Lommelen. This is for 7.
and I know you have contact with the guy making it, so
Yeah, Marvin.
he's the overlay is great. I just wish it was a bit more optimized because my computer doesn't really like it that much.
Yeah. He does make it pretty much all by himself, and then it's really tough to make a good application.
I've tried development in the past, and I'm not taking away anything from how hard it is. It's just extremely hard to make an overlay that works that well and that easily.
Yeah, it's not easy at all. Not even a little bit. It's traffic time once again.
Round 2.
Round, yes. The 10, 9, 8 and 7 are still in one shot now in LMP2 class. Ivan having a little look, as is Van Aken.
And we have some more incidents reported.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And the 2 that have been answered were both racing incidents. So we still have 2 more that need to be answered. And it looks like they're on to the 3rd out of the 4.
Let's have a look at the GT4 field. Van Dijk still in the lead there with Brecht Bierings on his bumper. As always, little oh. That's gonna end badly. One moment.
I don't think he thought he was going to go for the dive.
I don't think Samen was expecting that as well. Up into P11, it's pit lane time for the LMP2s. Don't expect any driver changes, although Hans Blankard took the wheel in LMP2 class. Morgan Smith took the wheel, Kurt Verstraeten took the wheel.
Oh,
So
we
there-
have a warning for the number 61.
There are some driver changes after all. Although not for Robroek, he's on his way again.
Oh, and we have an update to one of the penalties.
Final warning.
Final warning for the number 350, unsportsmanlike behavior.
Which is the car driven by Angelo Lauwersen at this time, which is a Viraco Esports team. Currently in battle.
I know it can be fun to do unsportsmanlike things, but not in a league. Never in a league.
Not ever, actually.
Well, unless it's a hosted. With your
Yeah,
friend.
okay.
So,
Lommelen still together with the 19. Now on the inside.
well, I
Oh,
see some
someone. Oh, that's
he's-
the Mach Speed car. That's Smith. Yeah, that's Smith.
Oh, hello there.
He did save the silverware a little bit
Didn't get too dirty.
from the other Mach Speed to another.
If you take the runoff, you do get a slowdown, so...
Whoa,
Oh, that's some grass.
that's an off track. He's not mucking about. Is he now?
Did you know in 2021 it was a 24-hour race at Sebring?
24 hours at Sebring.
Yeah.
Well, Lauwers are this time by. On the straight to Sunset. Gonna head for a move. I think it will be pit stop time for GT3s in a few moments time.
I was close to the wall.
Down the inside. Is there gonna be a switchback? There is gonna be a switchback.
Is it gonna work?
He has the inside for...
Is that contact or just pushing?
He is allowed to...
Contact is allowed, but to a certain degree.
He's allowed to dictate the racing line because he's the first in line. Still side by side contact, and he saves it. No, he saves. Doesn't save it.
He's in the grass.
Oh. That was Thomas van der Bosch, I think, that he was fighting with. Over the deckers.
That wasn't really the most kind way to battle.
No, wasn't. Given the fact that this was the 350 car with its final warning for unsportsmanlike conduct. We are not race control.
We aren't race control, but we can say things.
Yeah. I think it might be the good thing to do is to give the position back there, or at least let him catch up.
Yeah.
But they might seem to think otherwise. Oh, 3 LP2s.
Ooh. Gonna be 3 wide and 2. Oh, drive through for the 347 car.
Causing an incident with the 777. Very wide. Which gets him a massive run into T1.
Maxim is gaining, actually.
Oh, contact!
Be slow off of turn 1.
There's a GT4 car. Here is Racen. Currently in 13th position.
You know, I do still talk to Gordon Marshall after Wishful, after my first
Oh
season
yeah,
of
you
Wishful.
talked about that last race as well.
Yeah. He shows me the league races, he does. Still races peak up.
Meanwhile, in GT4, still a battle for the lead. Brecht Pierix versus Simon van Dijk.
I believe peak up is his personal favorite. Someone said Ricardo's a robot.
Yeah, that might be something with the Discord sound. But then again, you should be a robot as well. No? I don't think
Maybe I'm just different.
fairly. In P5, putting the pressure on Jeremy to move in P4 in the Vortex car.
I mean, the audio issue has come and gone, so...
Yeah, but there was iRacing audio, and the processing in OBS was the problem there.
Yeah.
Still don't know whatever it was with iRacing. Tweaking a few settings and restarting the iRacing session seemed to have...
And there is a Dutch chat, but I can't read Dutch, so...
There's Dutch Jet. Where? Oh, in Wishful.
In the YouTube
Hermans and Meyer and Brathen. A three-way fight. Oh, that's a late move. What's it done? Defending.
Hello, Red McLaren. Goodbye, Red McLaren. Got really close to the camera.
So for the Gorio Autosports crew, there is a driver change. That's Gunza. It's now behind the wheel and absolutely sends it down the inside.
This is why I don't like watching Sebring on boards. They make me just feel like we're gonna crash into the wall.
He's now inside the top 10. Does he do it again?
Yes, he does.
What's this guy on?
Cocaine.
I don't think you're allowed to say those things, Danny.
Am I not?
I don't really care though. Don't get me demonetized though.
I'll try not to.
Back to Deckers. The 3-2-1 somewhere. GT3's car. On the inside. Going. Behind Steve Blaze in the 99 car. Further up the field, it's still Lommelen and Stevo fighting it out.
We got 2 likes on the stream.
Ooh.
I'm one of them.
That can be a bit more. Down the inside. 147. Still side by side. No, it's the R.O.I esports car in front once more. Andrew Fairley. Behind Jeremy.
I may or may not be planning on donating this stream.
May or may not.
May or may not. You'll never know. Or you will know within 3 hours and 8 minutes. The windshield wipers are on. But it's dry out. I think that's to get off some of the tire debris.
Yeah, I use it for that as well. I was just catching up with some of the chats in the Discord. Seems fine. Donation wise, we still are at 2,730 euros.
Davey laughed about the Ricardo is a robot thing.
There's a the drive-through for 347. We mentioned that as well.
It'll be my first ever stint in a league race ever at 10.
Simon van Dijk is pitting from the lead of the race in GT4. Is there damage?
And James
Yeah,
says,
there's a meatball flag. Oh no. What the heck did he do?
Jamie says you'll be fine. Good luck. To the first ever stint in a league.
Seems too much wrong with that. I think it is already done there. Yeah. Seems like there was a connection loss for Simon, which isn't fine. Oh, fight. Oh! See? Is in the middle of them. Seem to have slowed down a little bit fairly, and the R.O.I esports Kira to the pits komt Jeremy de Boever. Steven Verrijst.
Oh, LB2.
There is still meatball flag reversing of the bag.
You must be a little upset.
Yeah, from the lead of the race. Well, yeah, it's one of those things, I guess.
Oh. This isn't good.
Tell me.
I have a balance of -8.
Oh. You have a balance of -8 where?
My bank.
Oh, it's going on again.
No.
Why though?
Nope. I no longer have a balance of -8.
Good for you. Why is it doing this?
Is it a Wi-Fi issue?
No, I'm wired.
I'm not, so it's... I'm trying to donate, but it's not letting me. Oh, my bank thinks it's fraud.
I'm gonna make some little changes to the stream. Bear with us, we'll be right back.
Welcome back to Sebring International Raceway once again.
So, excuse me for the time offline. Trying to fix the stream. Updated my hardware, upgraded my CPU, and still this stuff happens.
Isn't it great when you don't know what the issue is?
I'm absolutely at the loss, man. And we're back.
And we're instantly not back.
Actually don't know what this is.
When I was doing my Daytona 24, I had that issue on my computer. And I knew it was CPU, it was a CPU issue, and that fixed it when I closed a couple programs, but your CPU isn't really stressing that much.
No, it is not.
Mine's from 2018, so mine has a reason to be stressing.
I have a new CPU in PC.
Mine's 5 years old with 5-year-old thermal paste. Oh. No. So
Yeah.
the QR code on screen
Yeah.
goes to the 2024 Wishful series.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just remove it then. I thought I updated that.
I was like, where's my $15 gone? Oh, well, I found it. I don't know where my $15 went. I was refreshing the page. Where is it? Where is it? When I look at my phone, and I see latest donators. Me. I'll have to donate it through the YouTube page.
I'm absolutely gutted. This keeps happening.
And you cursed yourself by saying, "Oh, tech problems are gonna be over at the beginning of the stream."
Literally nothing is over 80% or so. And yet still my iRacing C bar is right in the red.
Maxed out.
A as well.
Wait, can you choose how much CPU is used in iRacing?
No. Yeah, we know, Frederik. I'm trying to fix it. Seems to be fine for some time.
Right now.
then it begins again all of a sudden.
Oh, look, a donation. I wonder who it's from.
Did you donate again then, or?
I donated to the right one this time.
So you donated twice?
Technically, yes.
You're a legend.
Well, I felt bad because of all last season I couldn't donate. So now we're up to 27.45 with my €15 donation.
Steve Glaze goes down the inside. Gets the position done.
These cameras don't give enough justice to how bumpy Sebring is.
Ooh, there's a lot of smoke there.
Yes, there is.
A lot of bouncing fucking cars.
Let's check the incident sheet.
Nothing new, I think.
No, nothing new. Which is good news. I have a notification. No, I'm not gonna join your VC. Hours 45 to go. Oh, impact. Two LMP2s. They're gonna be side by side coming up here, but there's a McLaren in the way. '17 GT3 car comes back at the Corvette. Stays in line. Behind him is an SJS Aston. There's the R.O.I esports guys. Oh, Steven. get into that side-by-side battle we saw in the first 30 minutes once again. Here comes Kurt. Here's the Acura and the McLaren. There's Bram and the number 350 McLaren. Down the inside goes those own twos. No, is it going to be down the inside for the Acura? No, it will not. And it looks like that flashing issue is all but fixed. Never mind. Down into the slipstream. Uses a bit more track. The 16 does. There's an LMP2 stuck behind these GT3s. McLaren on McLaren battle. Vortex Red versus Eagle Speed Academy. Damn, a lot of cars flashing. You could just see the amount of marbles on that outside of the racing line. Oh, 17, Acura goes off. There's the 17 once again. There goes Thomas into the pits with the number 2 car. Potentially almost 40 minutes to rain. Patrick is there somewhere. "30-second stop and go for the number 321, I believe, is a 30-second stop and go penalty. Side by side, here they go. Oh, lag. Oh god, the flashing is, I believe, getting worse. Welcome back to Sebring International Raceway here for the Wishful Endurance Series.
Just a heads up, this is our last try to make this work. The system grabs itself out now. Unfortunately, that will be the end of the stream because it's simply not watchable with this. But oh well. We are almost halfway through the race.
Some people watching the stream or commentating the stream have friends that are racing. Like both of us, we both have friends that are racing.
Yeah, absolutely. I know.
So for us, it's not a problem. We can just watch it from their perspective. But for people in the YouTube chat, it could very much be a problem because they have no friends racing in here.
So, just an heads up, I've lowered the iRacing settings, graphic settings, and all stuff like that.
Settings to what I would normally run.
To below settings that I'm actually comfortable showing on stream. But if that makes it that the stream is like actually watchable, then okay. I'm looking at the stream right now on highest settings on my phone, and it doesn't even seem that bad actually.
Yeah, so
I think turning the foliage off was a big one.
Yeah, that's a big one. Motion blur's a big one.
I think
I don't know if you have that on.
if it's gonna rain, we're totally fucked now. Oh well.
Well, I mean, iRacing really has optimized rain. Where I only drop 10 FPS.
So I really need to vent this out.
And we thought we had it.
I thrown like 700 euros down the drain trying to fix this shitty problem.
I mean, I've thrown...
Should have just donated that to Wishful and be done with it then.
money into this broadcasting too, with the new microphone.
Which is running fine. Well, actually.
And your computer isn't running that bad.
No, it's not.
3080 with pretty good CPU.
Switching now the iRacing overlay just on for a few seconds to see what it is. It's on the brink of regret. Still okay now. Well, let's see what happens.
And this is what we have to run. This is what we have to run.
Unfortunately, in the middle of all things, the
GT4 around.
GT4 field has stretched up quite a bit. Oliver is
Ollie is on the pit.
This is Thomas Stockmans. Stretching his legs. Only 4.2 seconds to Maxime Robru.
Oh, Ollie has had damage.
This is Robru we're looking at.
Yes, it is. As we remember from earlier on, Ricardo said he would hop in about 25 minutes from now.
To the point that they feel it might start to rain.
I don't see many clouds though.
Widening in LP2. Still no new messages.
Jamie said, I just donated. I don't speak Dutch. It was exciting. That was, like 40 minutes ago.
Philippard still in the fight for 4th position. Right on the back of the 59 car.
So the live timing says bad gateway.
Yeah, turn that off. I'm just trying to narrow down whatever that could be. Because it's sure as hell, it ain't the specs. Just can't.
If I was streaming, it would be the specs. Because I can't even run 60 FPS in a stream.
Nijhuizen. Good wide. Different kind of entry. That got Philippard's 4th position there. From Lengte. Currently in 5th position. Chris Versteinen, the other Viraco esports team driver, is in 2nd position with the Mustang.
Oh, you love your Mustangs.
Yeah. Thomas Renders is in pit lane. Took the wheel from Rutger Herbos.
And I remember last season, you were very insistent on the 4GT team at the time, put stripes on their car.
Absolutely. Needed to be there. This Mustang doesn't have him, and I don't like it.
Go tell Eagle.
They know. Robrook is really hunting down stock holds. I'm gonna try and run iRace control again. I should also shut that down. Trying to free up some
Save as many frames as we could.
CPU stuff. Because iRacing is telling me it's CPU bound. But the task manager is telling me, don't worry mate, CPU's fine.
And I believe race 3 is also in America.
Which will be in
Road America.
Oh, it's one of my favorite tracks.
It's so simple but so hard to master.
That's a little ways down the road, right? I think in about a month.
Yeah. So this is the ORNL monthly series, basically.
Yeah, I think for the whole month of March there's no Wishful race, if I'm not mistaken.
Let me take a look at the schedule. I can save it on my phone. I can't go a month without Wishful.
Was Duke pit lane? And out of the car he comes. Robrook, only 2.2 seconds. Last time around, Robrook 152.3, Thomas Stockholz 153.4. This is a close battle still, Austin Dilts.
Very close battle indeed. Oh no, you are wrong actually.
Am I?
In exactly 1 month, we are back with Road America.
So the 15th of March.
Yep.
Oh.
And then in April, on the 19th, we go to Zandvoort. They
Oh,
go to
that's
your
gonna
country.
be a good one as well.
I know, the high banks too. And then we go to our 8 hours in May at the Nürburgring this year. And then to round it all off in June, right before I go to Watkins Glen, like 2 days before I go, we go to Daytona to round it off with a nice little 4-hour race. Nice little 4-hour sprint.
Nice little 4-hour sprint. Yeah, and that race I think will be ran in the dark as well.
It will, yes. And you insisted on that.
Yeah.
You're like, if we're gonna have a race in America, one has to be at night.
Yeah, and it has to be Daytona.
I have an update. I have an update from a race control guy. Rain is coming in. So Ricardo was right.
Let's see if we can hop on board Robrook, who is absolutely flying because there is Thomas Stockholz. So on board now and keeping our eye on the windshield and on those wipers.
But right now it doesn't look that cloudy, but
There are some clouds there.
yeah, there are.
But those will be my settings.
No, the settings you have on will show if there's rain coming in.
Well,
Talking to an expert here with low settings.
well, I think the rain will show.
It will, don't worry. Do you have, SSR on?
Nope.
I have it on for rain only.
Is this gonna be the move for the lead? This is very nicely done. Gets held
wow.
behind that GT3. That's a little bit of
What a move.
of a cheeky move, but well done nonetheless.
I have a picture. It says rain to come in 2 minutes.
Now Robrook stretching his legs, trying to create a gap between himself and Stockballs. Further behind is...
Oh, it's a lot darker over here.
Yeah, it is. It's coming.
This is our first ever rain race here in the Wishful series.
On the inside, the DDK LMP. No. No.
Hello.
That seemed to be from the DD2 car. Is everything else fine? Oh, the R.O.I car is driving again as well. So the leg still behind the wheel there.
You gotta be a little happy for that.
4 laps down.
They might not win this race.
Might not. Yeah. From Lengte.
But I mean, who's gonna get the jump on the rain?
Who's gonna make the right call at the right time?
That was my mistake of not in my Watkins Glen 6 hour. But my split had rain, but I made the call too early.
Balls is
very
getting
much
held up a
I
little.
practiced rain a lot.
Fenton looking at the back of Maxime Dumoulin.
I love the 720S. It's a great GT3. I may have a little bias, but I love the 720S.
The 2 car behind.
Maxim already 1.5 seconds up on Thomas.
Yeah, he's quicker. Just plain and simple quicker.
I think he held back a little in the beginning.
Yeah, it could also be that the Thomas Stockholm CKS racing guys are more rain-oriented setup. A little bit of touching there between the Viraco and the Simatok sensation.
Will it rain till the end?
On the forecast, it did say that the chance of rain would be till after the end of the race. So
Let's see if that's true.
Rucht also joining this fight. A 3-way battle. And then behind is Schoonakers, who's also joining the fight in the R.O.I esports. Nice camera.
I had to do it at least once.
There's the 3. It really gives you a sense of speed.
It does. Like in this one too. I don't like the ones that are like miles away from the track.
You can see in the background that the Vlaming is also trying to...
This gives you a sense of speed. This doesn't really tell you how fast it is. Nor does this.
It's a nice 4-car train now, actually.
Choo-choo.
Dumoulin is still fending off Lengte.
I think every track on iRacing should at least have a static camera.
I think they kind of do all.
Not all of them. Like the smaller ovals, there's a couple that don't have static camera. I know on one of the free small ovals, like really tiny ovals, there's a TV4.
Are we really gonna go 3 wide here?
I mean, why not after all?
No, we're not. Just a little bit of camera angle. There goes Bram Lengte around the outside. Can he make the pass? There's an LP2 car in between them.
Yesn't.
Yeah, he did.
Yes.
There's the Goyard sport car, which is in 3rd position, Danny.
My God.
That's the car that spun onto the back of the field.
It is.
That's insane.
What is this, 2021 Brazil? If you know, you know.
We are 10 minutes from halftime. There will be no breaks.
I don't think we got this one yet. Drive-through penalty for punting, for the number 58 for punting the 23.
So it's the 58 ANR Endurance Sports. Getting a drive through.
And they punted. Oh, that's why the Aston was in the pits.
Okay.
Oh man. The 23 complained about the number 32 Vortex Red team for causing a collision. No further action. Car was damaged. Just bad luck.
Two going down the inside. Yeah, he is.
Happens when we don't read these. Oh, have you heard of the new Ford Mustang sim wheel?
I have not.
There's a Ford Mustang sim wheel that you can buy. I don't know for how much, but I know you can buy it. I think Danny Lee did a review on it.
But did Fanatec make it?
Fanatec did not make it.
Okay, so that's probably good.
I mean, Fanatec doesn't make bad stuff. They're just owned by Corsair now.
LP2!
Corsair needs to show that they can make sim equipment, then we'll all probably trust them. Maybe
We
not.
know it's a big company that can do stuff right.
Like, I'm using a Corsair mic. This is from Elgato. And Corsair owns Elgato. Corsair makes my RAM.
Yeah, I've got Corsair Vengeance Ram as well. Right.
Mine's actually which one did I get? I forget what the ram speed is, but it's good. But good enough for what I do. Is it gonna be a 4-way pass here?
I spotted the little R.O.I sticker on that car.
Did you? No.
Yeah, look at the bonnet. On top of the 83.
Well, I mean, I can't really see it when they're going that fast.
There we go.
Look at trying to get some screen time.
Well, got it. You have to look at others as well, because here is fighting.
Well, I got screen time last year for the wrong reasons.
Absolutely did.
And I'm glad you didn't see my 1 million point turn at Imola. You saw the spin, you just didn't see the 1 million point turn.
So, if it's gonna rain in a few moments' time, we have a Sebring track that's been rubbered in for about 2 hours.
Yep.
How do you think that's gonna go?
I actually know how this is gonna go, because my 12-hour split, we had rain like that. Would you like to know how I attacked it?
Sure.
So, how I attacked it was, after the 6 hours of rubbering in, and then the 2 hours of rain, I, as quickly as I could, or not as quickly as I could, but after like a couple laps of rain where TC wasn't really helping me that much anymore, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna come in, I'm gonna pit for wets.
Okay.
And I pit for wets, and then I took it easy coming out of the pits because I knew that's gonna be hard to enter with that bumpy exit. And basically, I took it easy until I felt comfortable with the car, and then I was actually the fastest person out on track because I knew what to do. Because that was one of the things I practiced, was wet racing.
Well, good for you, no?
And when rain was first introduced, then the first thing I did was put myself in a decently quick car, I think, GT3. And I put it on the heaviest rain I could.
For perfect. Up
I put
ahead.
it on the heaviest rain I could. That way I could see, okay, what's the absolute worst case scenario? And if I knew how to drive that, I knew how to drive almost all of the other parts of the rain.
Incoming move on the number 20.
So in the end, if everyone has the practice for the rain, it should stay the same. But if half the field doesn't have practice for rain, they're going to be in the back half instead of the front half.
Here's our race leader. Already 7 seconds up. This is still the fight to watch. Meanwhile, the 71 SimCity racing car driven by Brendan Cabo now 14 seconds up from Chris Verstijnen in P2. In GT4 class is Brecht Pierix versus the other Brecht Goethals. 29 seconds between them though.
So, yeah, you can really see those clouds. But you could.
entering pit lane, I think. Yeah. That is worth. Springkaiser is getting behind the wheel as well, but then let's focus on Schoonakers. There will be a driver change to Glabeke, but I don't think they will put on wet tires.
No, it's
Still
not
dry.
even. Yeah, it's still dry. But the rain. Oh no, that's the pit light. Never mind. It's the pit light, but also the rain light. So I'm messing with my mind. You could see those clouds in the foreground. Those are pretty heavy clouds.
Hot,
And yeah, it's getting dark everywhere now. And when race control sent me that picture, it was just a wall of wetness. A wall of rain.
It's gotta be fun then.
So yeah, in the early stages of the rain, half the track's gonna be wet, half the track's gonna be dry, so that's definitely not when to switch to the wets.
Yeah, we'll have to be ready because it's gonna kick off whenever it rains.
As a reminder, it is the first ever rain
For Wishful.
race.
Yeah.
It is. I'm sure plenty of other leagues have tried rain, but we haven't. So this is a new experience for us. Oh, it's a very short wall of rain.
Yeah, I see some droplets.
And we got...
It's happening.
It's happening! So, the colors of rain is teal, green, teal. So, nothing too heavy. Purple is the heaviest. And teal is the lightest. Green is right above teal. Yellow is heavier rain. Red is heavy rain. Purple is... Why are we even racing at this point? No, Bosch, you know, the people that make fridges and dishwashers make race car equipment. Like in the Corvette in front, they make the dash.
Yeah.
They make the electric dash.
Close.
I said there was gonna be fun facts all through today, so
It's pitting time. Let's head over to the pit lane. Where's my mouse? Hell. Yeah.
you don't get a mouse.
You don't get a mouse. You don't get a mouse.
It's not gonna be for wets yet.
No.
I would've-
Too close.
I would have asked my teammate to hold on a bit longer.
Let's check to the scenic cams to see if we can spot any rain. around the circuit, but
Quite.
doesn't seem to be there. The wind is picking up though.
It is. Does the wind in iRacing show direction, or is it just wind?
I don't know.
That's a good thing to test now.
Oh, it's getting darker here.
Yes, it is.
We are over the halfway mark.
And this is when Ricardo said he would hop in the car. Or no, he said he would hop in when rain starts.
He's still not in the car. No, 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 not now. Don't do it now. Oh, he's going off.
Oh, big time off.
Smith was off.
No, don't glitch now.
Please, not now.
No. Oh. It's getting better? Question mark?
Not really.
No. No.
Why now? It's been
Of all the time. At least give us 30 minutes of rain. And there's not going to be a chance of rain for a while after this race.
Ricardo's in the car.
He is? Yes, he is. Not now. Why? My water got colder. My water got colder. It's not in a mini fridge. It's just out in the open. It's out in the open. I also have a mini Sebring for my backpack keychain. And a mini Sebring, I know, was printed with a little bit of carbon fiber.
Come on, man. What is happening now? It's again the CPU-C bar that's
Wait,
too high.
close iRace control.
Oh, I can do that. But I think took it
Will
down.
fix itself.
Oh, okay, closed iRace control. Diddle down.
I'm giving us hope.
I don't know why, man.
I know you really don't want to spend another 700 on this. I'd say use the old motherboard, but that's an Intel motherboard.
It has to be some combination of the software I'm running and I don't know. I don't think there's anything I can do at this point.
You kidding me? I mean, if the stream does end, I'd just hop into the SJS chat. But I really want to see it through. It will be really cool to have. What if I printed every single track on the Wishful schedule intertwined inside each other? Like a racetrack keychain.
Okay, guys, I'm sorry. We're gonna have to close the stream because this is simply not watchable. I'm absolutely gutted that this is happening. I'm gonna do everything I can to try and fix it for the next race.
It's living.
For how long? I don't.
You threatened it, so it started living.
I have absolutely no idea why it's...
You threatened the computer, so...
What the actual? Fuck. Okay.
You thought it was gonna work?
Nah, I don't know what to think at this point. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. This is gonna be it for tonight. I will try and fix... I think maybe reinstall my PC or whatever. That's up to me.
Reinstall Windows, reinstall iRacing.
Yeah, that's gonna be it for tonight. So I thank you all very much for watching. But this is simply not doable, not for us, not for you. So that's gonna be all for us tonight. I wish you the very best for tonight. I wish you a lot of fun with the upcoming Daytona 500. And I'll hope to see you all on Monday night when we have our NASCAR race here at R.O.I. And that my PC is running good then. So, Danny, we're signing off.
No.
I can't do anything about it, mate. It was a pleasure having you.
I know you can't do anything. It's just a shame.
It was a pleasure to commentate with you again tonight, but the hardware gods may not be with us tonight. So that's gonna be all. Wish you a very good night, and I'll hope to see you on to the next one.
And I will be here once again in exactly